And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to Game 3 here between the Mariners and the Mets. Mariners have won the first two games. Game 1, on Monday night, they took 3-2 in 10 innings. Last night wasn't even close. Mariners win 8-3. So the Mets looking to salvage one here. Somebody asked me on Sunday what I thought. I honestly thought the Mets would get swept just because of the pitching matchups. But the Mets have Peralta going today, so if there's a chance to get one, it'll be today. But let's make sure we're good to go. Make sure you guys can hear me. All right, there we go. Let's make sure we're good to go over on the Rumble side, the Twitch side, the Kick side, the X side. I got to come up with a better screen here while we're waiting for warm-ups and the 3D graphics to load. We'll come up with a better screen here for everybody. Yo, DK Bones stopping in. DK posted his first video on the Pure Adrenaline Football channel for us. How are things down in Daytona Beach? The Bob says, hope the Knicks do us proud. All right, we should be good to go. Swoop, skip. Let's go live over there. Okay. We're still a couple minutes away from first pitch here. Hot and humid, DK says. Hot and humid. Yo, Bam is here. What's up, Bam? Welcome back in. DK says, go Spurs. Denny's here. What's up, Denny? Hope Peralta does well for your Mets and his fantasy team. Very nice. Stanley's here. What's up, Stanley? And Frank R was here early. What's up, Frank? Not sure if he's still hanging out in the chat or not. So we're still a couple minutes away from first pitch as well. Let's look at some of the other games going on right now. Miami, after getting swept by the Mets, Miami going to the nation's capital, and it looks like they're going to sweep the Nats. So the Nats will drop in our power rankings this week. If you lose into Miami, you're going to drop. The White Sox, our guy play-by-play with JJ is live right now doing the White Sox Twins game. The White Sox are up 5-0 in the seventh inning. We got this one here, getting ready for first pitch. Any other day games? The final, we do have a final. Detroit beat Tampa Bay 7-2. Then the next games won't start until 6:40. You got the Padres Phillies, the Orioles Red Sox. Then at 7 o'clock, you have the Guardians Yankees, Kansas City Cincinnati, Toronto Atlanta. We will be live for that Toronto Atlanta game. So mixing in some other baseball besides our Mets here. San Francisco Giants and the Brewers tonight at 7:40. The Rangers Cardinals at 7:45. The A's and Cubs at 8 o'clock. Pittsburgh and Houston at 8:10. Colorado and the Angels tonight at 9:40. Dodgers Arizona at 9:40. We'll wrap the nightcap up. No stream tomorrow night. The Mets have an off day, so we're going to take the day off as well. We're doing 2 today and none tomorrow, but then we'll be back Friday night. 9:30 start time on Friday night, 10 o'clock start time on Saturday night, and 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Let's see what time the early game starts on Sunday. Let's see what time the early game starts on Sunday. Today is Wednesday. Sunday, 1:30. Nope. If there would have been an earlier game, I would have done the last few weeks. A game has started at like 12. If they were doing that this week, I would have done a game, but they are not. The Peacock game this week is at 3 o'clock. That's odd. And then the Sunday night baseball game. SPT Scott says, let's go Mets, except when they play the Phils. DK says the Giants need to forfeit the rest of the games. I wonder, I do have, it's an old rule book. It's a couple of years old. I wonder if they do have something where you can forfeit. They go to another commercial break here. So we are not missing anything yet. You guys. You could probably hear the washer in the background. I'm sure you'll hear the grounds crew. They're here today. Frank R is still here. What's up, Frank? So I've been working on some more graphics for our MLB Power Ranking stream for every Sunday. So have one of the things done. We hope to implement that this week. And if I get time, I'll get the other one going. Scott says, love your work at PAS, especially the Flyers games. I watch you and JJ on YouTube. Well, thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm excited for the Flyers next year. The goal, if you look back on our community tabs, our community posts, I was going to say this is the last year I was doing Flyers games, but with the uncertainty of baseball next season and the way the Flyers rebounded last year, we will keep the Flyers in the mix for next year. But NFL is going to take a bigger precedent this year over the NHL. Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? Ron's a Yankee fan. I heard Aaron Judge was hurt. I have not heard how bad. Stanley says Hope Peralta can pitch at least 6 good innings. Well, that might be the first time this year if he does. SNY is that commercial. Here we go. For the Mets, Dylan Mullins just subscribed. Thank you, Dylan. Benz will lead off. Bichette batting second. Soto third. Young fourth. Beatty fifth. Semien sixth. Ooh, Semien back up in the lineup. Not a good move. Ewing seventh. Melendez eighth. And Torrens ninth. So let's see if the 3D graphics are ready. And they are. And we'll move everything around here to look better. And welcome into Wednesday afternoon baseball. Cassie needs to be DFA'd permanently. George Kirby will be on the mound today for the Mariners. He's making his 13th start. He's 5-4 with a 3.77 ERA. 74 innings, has given up 73 hits, only 59 strikeouts, so not a strikeout pitcher. And his walks and hits per inning pitched is 1.22. The defense for the M's, it'll be a Rosarena in left, Rodriguez in center, Rayleigh in right field. Behind the plate will Parita, Emerson at third, Crawford at short, Young at second, and Naylor at first base. Oh, I forgot to put the poll up. Let me do that here real quick while we're waiting for. Oh, Kirby's ready to go. The first pitch, up high, 1-0. Let's start a poll over here on the big side. In for a strike. No, down low, 2-0. No challenge. Fouled off, 2-1. I'll get back to the chat here in a second, everybody. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Too many. The 3-2. Swung on a miss, that ball 4. Come on. You're striking out against a non-strikeout pitcher. All right, the chat's gone quiet. Up high, 1-0 to Bichette. Bichette back in another 0 for stretch. 0 for his last 13. The 1-0. And that one lined foul, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Frank T is here. What's up, Frank? The 2-1. Up high. Did he go? He stopped. 3-1. I thought Bichette swung. Yo, Cito's here. What's up, Cito? Sean M is here. What's up, Sean? The 3-1 from Kirby. Fouled off, 3-2. So back-to-back full counts here to the first two batters. He struck out Benj to start it off. Three and two the count. Kirby will wind and deal. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Oh, there's Sean's prediction. 9-2 Mets. Peralta with 8 Ks. Thank you, Sean. The 3-2. And that one lined down the right field side. It'll go foul. We'll do it again. Voice is here. Says, hey, we're not down by 2 already. Nope, not yet, because we bat first. Not sure if we'll see Miss Gina today. She had a doctor appointment right at 3:00, so and that one lined out to right, and that'll get in for a base hit. There you go. Snaps his 0 for 13 stretch. Boy says you never know. That's funny, boys. Here's Soto. And that one leased out to left center field, and that'll drop in. So the Mets have runners on first and second here with one out. Frank says he just got back from the doctor. That'll bring up Young. The first pitch, in for a strike. Looked a little high, but called a strike. No challenge. Boy says, I love my Mets. I spent 30 or so games at Shea in the early 90s rocking my Eddie Murray jersey. And a ground ball down the first. They go to second for one. It's a wild throw. It's in the left field. At least one run will score. The runners go back to first and second. Good job by the left fielder to make sure there was no advancement further than that. But Bichette scores. And still only one out. That's going to be an E3. It should have been a 3-6-3 double play. He just threw it wide to Crawford at short. That'll bring up Beatty. My doctor told me if I wanted to stop chewing gum, I should smoke. Swung on a mass 0-1. Mountain Man is here. What's up, Mountain Man? Saying let's go Mets. The 0-1 to Beatty. Then fouled off 0-2. Right now, that's an unearned run, no RBI. The 0-2. Counts in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a man, 2 away. That'll bring up Semien. Need Kirby over 17 and a half total out, so you need Kirby to go six innings. He's having a rough first inning here with the pitch count anyway. It's only 1 run, but he's at 22 pitches here. Outside, it was called the ball. The Mariners challenged, and it's still a ball, so the Mariners lose their first challenge. In between innings, we'll give an update on our guy Thomas Fitzpatrick. the 1-0. And that one fouled off 1-1. Semi in his career versus Kirby. 4 for 27. Fouled off 1-2 to count. One and two to count. Kirby will set and deal. Lined right to the shortstop. That'll end the inning. Mets get an unearned run and take a 1-0 lead to the bottom of the first. Peralta will be on the mound. L6 from the putout. All right, let's just check all the sides here, and then we'll give a Fitzy update. We got 3 people watching over on the Rumble side so far. What's up? Welcome in over there. 2 people watching over on the Twitch side. Welcome in over there. Say hello in the chat so we know who's watching. 2 people watching on the Kick side as well. Excuse me. Dylan Mullen says, I'm a Yankees fan. Yeah, what's the deal with Judge? The Mariners lineup, it'll be Crawford leading off. Rodriguez will bat second. Naylor third. Rosarena fourth. Raley fifth. Young sixth. Canzone seventh and DHing. Parita eighth. And Emerson will bat ninth. Thank you, boys. Peralta on the mound for the Mets. 13th start of the year. 3-4 with a 3.55 ERA. First pitch is on the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1. And fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. All right, an update from Fitzy. For you, those of you that might not know, Fitzy's a member of the Pure Adrenaline team. Also has his own channel where he covers Boston sports. He had a collapsed lung the other night and had to go to the hospital. But he just texted. He said the tube is out of his chest, and they'll have an X-ray tomorrow morning. So he will be in the hospital overnight again. And I got permission. Fitzy said I could share that on stream. So. Outside, 3-2. Ben Vargas said, I said, bless you out loud here. Rib injury day to day. It's a lung injury. And that one crossed out to left or right center field, back to the track, and we're tied at 1. First batter of the game for the Mariners. And we're tied. The Mets give Peralta a lead. He can't even go 1 batter without giving it up. And depending on how Fitzy's feeling, he might stop by the chat. In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. That's the first time Peralta's given up a first inning run since opening day. I guess we can't criticize him too much, huh? Here's Rodriguez. He's 1 for 8 in this series. That one was a home run. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Yeah, Roadrunner Steve. That was fast, right? Raymond H is here. What's up, Raymond? Good afternoon to you as well. Just about 4 o'clock here in the EST. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1-0. The Met defense today, Melendez will be in left field, Ewing in center, Benjamin right. Terren's doing the catching, Beatty at third, Bichette at short, Semien at second, and Young at first base. In for a strike, 0-1. Michael Phillip is back. What's up, Michael? He says, hello, people. What do you mean, people? The 1-1. And that one popped up. Foul territory. Beatty over towards the wall. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Marco just subscribed. What's up, Marco? Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there. I wish for Mets big games we had and that one blooped out the right. Foul, 0-1. Mr. Met for the Met games and Gritty for our Flyer streams. But the 0-1 outside, 1-1. 1-1 the count. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Frank says, loving the flying popcorn. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Yeah, we've gained 4 so far. We're only in the bottom of the first inning here. Let's go. Two and two. Outside, 3-2. What am I getting music for? The 3-2. Up and in. Called strike 3. Arozarena is going to challenge. If Arozarena is wrong, and it's ball 4. Jeff's back from Jerusalem. What's up, Jeff? Very close. I don't see Fitzy. Is Fitzy in the chat? Swung on a miss, 0-1. Is Fitzy in the chat and I missed him? Frank says 20 subs, all said and done. Thank you, Frank. Down low, 101. Swung on the miss, 1 and 2. The 1-2 to Raleigh. Peralta up to 24 pitches here. Swung on a miss. That will end the inning. We go to the second. We're tied at 1. For the Mets, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Ewing, Melendez, and Terrence coming up. Looking to jump back out in front. Oh, we did not. We did get a run. It was not on a home run, so we have to adjust our numbers here. Give the Mets at 245 on the run count. $245. Awesome stuff. Come back over to the chat. All right. Once again, welcome in, everybody. Whether it's your first time here or not, my name's John. I go live for every Mets game. But we'll mix in some other games like tonight. We will do the Blue Jays Braves game. Then an off day tomorrow. No Met game, so we will take advantage of no game and take the day off as well. But then we will be back Friday night in a weekend of baseball. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. Oh, the All-Star ballot is out. Go to MLB.com/vote. You can start voting on the MLB All-Stars. Yo, District Nation, what's up, buddy? Some afternoon baseball, he says. District Nation's got a channel. He's also part of the Pure Adrenaline football channel as well, where he'll be covering Washington Commanders. But on his main channel, he covers the Nationals play-by-play, the Commanders, mixes in some games as well. PitchCom issue here for the Mariners. Kirby had 25 pitches in the first. Magic Man is here. What's up, Magic? This is going to have to be a ball. You're going to have to do a PitchCom. This is going to have to be a ball. Kirby threw 25 in the first. Peralta threw 24 in the first. So both pitchers with a big pitch count. Somebody in the chat. Man, what is up with the Nats? Their offense has disappeared. And Ewing, base hit up the middle. Oops, wrong one. Up top here. That'll bring up Melendez. District Nation usually joins me on Sunday afternoons for the MLB Power Ranking streams. And Melendez fouls one off down the left field side, 0-1. Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? How are things in the Bahamas? 0-1 to count. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Pickoff throw. Francisco Alvarez started his rehab assignment last night. Played 6 innings last night. Up high, 2-1. Rhino's here. What is up, Rising Rhino? Guys, for all your football needs, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. The man is an absolute machine come NFL season. And he mixes in, that's in for a strike, 2-2. Right now, he's got the UFL going on. Canadian Football League getting ready to start. He does college football. He'll mix in some other sports as well. District and Rhino, make sure you guys post your links. Let us know what you got coming up. The 2-2 to Melendez. And fouled off. We'll do it again. I know Rhino was away for a little bit. Well, Rhino, when's your next stream, but maybe Knicks tonight? I don't know. Will the Rhino be covering the Knicks? The New York Knickerbockers. Swung on a miss, struck him out, one away. That'll bring up Terrence. There it is. Rhino's got Knicks Spurs, game 1. I did not, mister. Let me come up and look. There it is. According to the Yankees report, Judge has a bone bruise, right rib cage, and further testing with a specialist today for more updates. Yikes. And for a strike, 1-0-2. Ew. Oh, and 2 to count here to Terrence. Runner on first base, 1 out. Outside, 1-2. He said it was Vegas-y faux show. Two. And ground ball down the third. Ewing was running, so that was close at first, but he's out, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj. Got a runner in scoring position now. Bam says apparently he's starting to have some shoulder issues because of the rib injury. My guess is Judge ends up on the IL. In for a strike, 0-1. Charles says winners never quit and quitters never win. DO1. The pitch. Up high, 1-1. One and one to count the bench. Kirby up to 38 pitches here. So outside, 2-1. Mets making them work. '40th pitch from Kirby. In for a strike, 2-2. 2-2 to count. Kirby will set and deal. Outside, 3-2. So Benj in his second at bat struck out his first time, but it worked a full count both times. We are closing in on 9,200 subs. Let's go. On YouTube, it is free to subscribe. The 3-2. And a ground ball up the middle. Crawford's got it at short. Fires the first. We go bottom two. Still tied at 1. It will be Young, Canzone, and Parita. 6, 7, 8. I said, can we reach 150 likes today on the stream? 22 votes so far. Yes, hand out the memberships. And 9% saying no, we will fail. No memberships. Well, they failed last night because we didn't even get to 100. The night before, we got to 110. Last night, we didn't even get to 90. And tonight, with 102 people, 103 people watching, we are at 39 likes. It does help push out the content to more folks. Olga's back. What's up, Olga? Great stuff once again, everybody. Once again, doubleheader day. We got the Mets here with the Mariners, and then we will be live for the Blue Jays Braves. Blue Jays Braves. So if you guys just like hanging out for some baseball, we will keep it going. Up high, 1-0 here as we're underway in the bottom of the second inning. Young is 3 for 7 so far in this series with an RBI, batting .250 on the year, 4 homers, 30 runs batted in. That one popped up. Shallow center. Bichette will go out. 1 away. It must have started raining out there in Seattle because they closed the roof. Canzone fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. That pitch missed. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 from Peralta. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. Frank says he's back. I'm back. It's outside. 3-2. And that one ripped. Nice play by Semyon. 2 away. Four to three on the putout. Pareda will come up with 2 out and nobody on. And a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. A 2-out single. We'll bring up Emerson, the number 9 hitter. So it'll flip the lineup over for the M's. The first pitch swung on a miss. 0-1. Frank says we've got this one 7-3. Frank's saying, "Wow." I don't know, Steve. I don't follow enough about the Mariners to know which way that would help. Down low, 1-1. So 1-1. Inside 2-1. The 2-1. And a chopper. Peralta's got it. We'll flip over to first. That'll retire the side. We go to the third inning. Still tied at 1. For the Mets, it'll be Bichette, Soto, and Young coming up. 2, 3, and 4 in the Met lineup. We have 107 people watching on this Wednesday afternoon. Ronnie, what do you think of 100+ people watching us on a workday afternoon?
They're adrenaline junkies.
They're what?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Whoa. They might not like that. This is powerful indeed, says Charles. Oh, is it? Is it powerful? I didn't hear what he said. I did not see it, Jonathan. First off, Jonathan, welcome back in. I didn't see what he said. I know Brandon Tierney posted something about it, but I didn't see what it was. But guys, make sure you check out our new Pure Adrenaline football page. Our guy Jonathan there in the chat is covering the Raiders for us, making his first attempts at content creation. Let's go. Oh, and 1 to count to Bichette. Fouled off 0-2. And that one ripped out to left. Another base hit for Bichette. He's 2 for 2. Whoa. All right, here's Soto. Soto singled his first time, and he laces one foul on the left field side. Okay, what's he been going through? Stanley with the Silver Stars. Down low, 1-1. The football page is going to be fabulous indeed. The 1-1 in for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 outside, 2-2. 2-2 to count here. Both teams scored a run in the first. Neither team scored in the second. Mets have a runner at first here in the third. Fouled off, 1-2 still. 2-2, excuse me. Yo, Jason, Bills fan is here. What's up, Jason? If you're not watching on SNY along with us, the 2-2. And it's popped up out the shallow center. Crawford will make the catch. 1 away. Jonathan says, my apologies for missing the games these past few. I was just able to see my hockey team with a nail biter from recap. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. And that one pulled. Base hit in the right field. That'll put runners on first and third. Oh, but Bichette stopped at second. That'll bring up Beatty. Struck out his first time. Outside 1-0. I don't know. Could you see it in the video? The 1-0 to Beatty. Inside 2-0. To 2-0. And that one lifted foul down the left field side, 2-1. Oh. Yo, Jared's back. Jared upped his membership for 9 months. Let's go, Jared. The 2-1. And that one up the middle. Second baseman's got it. Goes to second for 1. That'll be it. So it'll be runners on the corners with 2 out. Now Semien will be the batter. Jared says, "Hey, Pure, how are you? Just up to your new channel. Let's go." All right, here's Semien with runners on the corners and 2 out. The first pitch, and that one fouled off, 0-1. Charles says, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments." And fouled off, 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. Yo, welcome everybody that came over from Play by Play with JJ. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. I think he went. And they went around, strike 3. So the Mets threaten but do not score. We go bottom 3, still tied at 1. And he went. They showed the side angle. He went past the plate. So thank you to our guy, Play by Play with JJ. Appreciate the redirect. Welcome into anybody that came over from JJ's channel. My name is John. I go live for every Mets game. We'll mix in some other games as well. We'll do some NFL coverage come in the fall and Philadelphia Flyers coverage once their season starts as well. DFF123 just started following us over on the Rumble side. What's up, DFF? Yo, there he is, Play by Play with JJ saying, yo. Jason says, "Sorry I fell asleep on you yesterday." Well, technically you didn't fall asleep on me. Well, I understand, Jason. I mean, you're traveling the country. We are going bottom 3 here. It's back to the top of the lineup for the Mariners. Crawford, Rodriguez, and Naylor. Crawford got the scoring going for the M's today with that solo home run. Peralta starting his third inning of work, already at 38 pitches. Lost is here. What's up, Lost? Says hello, need a win. Outside, 2-1. Excuse me. 2-1 the count. Down low, 3-1. The Mets are going to challenge. It was called the ball. And it's a strike. 2-2 the count. And Mr. John got jokes. And no extra charge either. No extra charge. 2-2 the count. Peralta deals. And that one ripped in the right field corner. This is going to be extra bases. Benj gets to it. We'll hold it to a leadoff double. Paid in full, says Charles. So a runner on second here with nobody out. Up high, 1-0. Frank says he's wearing his wife's glasses. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, they check down at first. No swing, 3-0. P.S. Don't you love it when you say the score on stream and then somebody repeatedly asks what the score is? Yeah, and you have it posted on the screen too. You say the score, they can look at the screen and see the score, but yet they ask the score. The 3-0. Down low, ball 4. First two are on here in the third. A double and a walk. That'll bring up Naylor. Naylor fouled out his first time. Outside, 1-0. Peralta's lost the strike zone here. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. And with Peralta's pitch count already at 48 with nobody out in the third, another game where Peralta's not going to go more than 5. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 3, 2-1. But make sure you check out play-by-play with JJ. JJ, post your link in the chat. Let us know what you got coming up. I believe the Phillies are playing somebody tonight. And that one popped up in the shallow left. Melendez will make the catch. Runners will hold. 1 away. Yo, Joe's here. What is up, Joe? Joe says tagging in Sir John with 7 F5s. I don't know if I could survive 7. There's play-by-play with JJ's link. Everybody on the YouTube side. And a chopper down to third. That's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. Gave your channel a plug on CP and Rob. They're live as well, but this is home. They are live as well. Jake and the Fat Man. That ain't right. The 0-1. And a chopper to short. Bichette's got it. He goes to second for 1. Semi in the third. Got him. 6-4-3 double play. We go to the 4th. First 2 on after a double and a walk, and the M's don't score. For the Mets, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Ewing, Melendez, and Torrens coming up. Ooh, Joe said he fell again in his driveway last week and bruised his ribs. Not fun. You got to watch out for that ice. You got to watch out for the ice. Play-by-play with JJ says, I love it how the players who holds the bat is catching and the catcher hit. Right? The old 6-4-3. My guess is since they don't do live play-by-play for every game, my guess is they probably got about 50 people watching. But they both have good channels. They just don't do a lot of play-by-play. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make a joke, Joe. I'm sorry. No. It should be reported. I don't know if people are reporting it. That's illegal to share the audio. That's why they have the warnings on the games. Yo, Mad Steve is back saying howdy fans. Let's effing go Mets. The fish stink almost as bad as the Mutts. Yeah, but they just got done sweeping the Nationals. No, I feel bad now. I forgot. You did tell us and I forgot. Now I feel bad. All right. I'm getting suspended. The rest of the game. All right. Good night, everyone. You have more people in the chat. Probably, yeah, I would think so. Just because I do every game. But those guys do well. They used to do they used to do pre and post for every game, but they haven't been doing that. iPad Alcatraz for you. Yeah, send myself there. I'll be allowed to listen, but not chat. John, you're back. Why? Where did I go? Did I disappear? And a ground ball that's short. Oh, the third baseman cuts in front. One away. You can't leave, Mr. John. I'm out of here. Just just visiting on the Monopoly board. I do not live in New York, Michael. No, I am originally from North Jersey, but now I live out here in Eastern PA. 1-1 to count here to Melendez. Kirby up to 66 pitches here in the fourth inning. Way up and in, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Boy says Poughkeepsie for life. Michael says he's in North Carolina, was in New York 28 years. It's amazing how all of us from North Jersey fled. Yep. Some of you were smarter than me. You got a lot further than I did. I came across the Delaware, and I'm like, okay, we're good to go. I'm out of Jersey. Swung on a missed. No swing. Actually, it's ball 4. So 1-out walk. Sorry for the background noise, everybody. We live in an apartment complex, and they are here taking care of the grounds. P.S. Are you going to All-Star Village? It's like $35 and it's free. Where are they setting that up? Down by the Citizens Bank? I blame Lake Opakon. That's funny. Oh, Michael's wife is from Harrisburg. Mrs. PAS is originally from New York, from Western New York, just south of Buffalo. Stanley says he grew up in Jersey Shore, now in Texas. And base hit in the right field. Melendez did not realize it and slid into second base. But it's first and second here, back to the top of the lineup. It's at the convention center. Yeah, 30 miles, right? That's it. Down low, 1-0. They checked down at third. They didn't see it. They're showing the replay. Joe says he lives in New Jersey, just 2 miles from the Delaware Water Gap. Hey, Maria's here. What's up, Maria? On the outside corner, 1-1. JJ, last year you were talking about going to, I think it was the MLB owners meetings. Are they holding that again this year? Bench wants one in the left field. Melendez will have to round third. He'll stay there. Bases loaded for Bichette, who's already 2 for 2. But that's something that might be in the works for this year if they're holding that one again. I don't think it was the owners' meetings. It might have been something else. Looking juicy out there on the pond. Very nice. They probably won't do it this year because of the lockout. Got you. We get Braves games down here in North Carolina. Michael, where about in the state are you? I got family that is just a little bit west of Charlotte. Matt Steve saying, let's effing go. Magic Man saying 56 likes, over halfway to 100. Bases loaded for Bichette. Kirby Deals. Down low, want to know. Winston-Salem, gotcha. You might have, I think you've been here before, and you might have told me that. Don't want to know. And a ground ball is a base hit in the center field. I thought that was going to be a double play. Crawford made a diving attempt. 2 runs will score. Bichette's 3 for 3. Eight and 9 hitters come around the score, and that'll bring up Soto with runners still on first and second. I honestly thought off the bat, I thought it was going to be a double play to short, and Crawford couldn't get there. Yep, even Murphy right now, he's saying could have easily been a 6-4-3 double play. The first pitch to Soto, and a ground ball to first. Now they go to second for 1, back to first, not in time. So that'll be a fielder's choice. Now runners on first and second with 2 out for Jared Young. Yeah, Murphy in the booth. Yep. I'm not sure where Keith's been. But Gary did say Keith will be in for the Padres series. Swung on a mass 0-1. Winston-Salem's about 2-hour drive north of Charlotte. Seen the Panthers a couple of times. So we'll update our graphics here again with the Mets adding 2 more runs. Pickoff throw, not in time. Aaron Kavanaugh's here saying, let's go Mets. That's what I'm talking about, LFGM. Soto takes off to throw down the second, not in time. And to come home will be benched. And the Mets pull off the double steal. It's 4-1. The Mariners are going to challenge the call at second. I did not see how close it was at second. All right, here we go with the replay. He's safe. He comes off the bag, but the tag's not on him. I understand why the Mariners are challenging this to try to save that run, but Maria says, am I luck or what? Let's see. I don't think he keeps the tag on him when his foot comes off the bag. Oh, he might be out. He might be out. Right there, he's safe. Cole on the field stands. The run will score. If Crawford keeps the tag on him, he's out. Jared Young's still the batter here. 1-1 the count. Kirby's up to 81 pitches here in the fourth inning. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. I told you. I'm the smartest man in the world. Told you. The 2-1. Down low. Oh, swung on a miss. 2-2. And that one lifted foul. 2-2. They have one ABS challenge left. Once again, everything but the game we're doing. Oh, it hits the bag, and it goes in the right field. The Mets will score another run. It's 5-1. It hit the first base bag and popped past the first baseman, and the Mets get another run. Yeah, right, JJ. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Magic Man asking everybody what is everyone's favorite all-time Met moment. The 0-1. Outside corner, 0-2. Timeout here. The Mets have put up a 4 spot here in the top of the fourth. I don't know. I'd have to take a look. I have a lot of favorite moments. So what if I don't know if I have one. The 0-2 and pops foul. Play-by-play with JJ says I have to say Pete's homer versus Williams was incredible. That home run was incredible. What's funny is the inning before I'm screaming and yelling to get this guy off my team. And then he hits the 3-run home run that put us ahead. As of recent, since being a live streamer, my favorite moment was Lindor's home run against Atlanta in game 161. Swung on a miss. That'll end the inning, but the Mets put up a 4 spot. Now 5-1 Mets. It'll be Raley, Young, and Canzone. Joe's favorite is Piazza's homer after 9-11. Raymond says Jesse Orozco throwing his glove in the air. And I was so young, I really don't remember. A championship now would mean more to me than. Like, I always wished my favorite sports moment that I wish I would have been old enough to remember would have been the 1980 U.S. hockey team. So them winning it this year was just awesome. Play-by-play with JJ says Lindor's granny versus us is something I'll never forget either. Yep, that was in the playoffs, right? Play-by-play with JJ says he loved watching Santana pitch when it wasn't versus the Phillies. All right, let's see if Peralta can get a nice inning here after giving, once again, the Mets gave him an early 1-0 lead, and he gave it right back. But Jeff says Cleon Jones catching the fly ball in the game at Shea to win our first World Series. No one said Big Sexy's home run in San Diego. I like his behind the back flip for the out at first better than I like the home run. R.A. Dickey's one hitter was special. Yep. Al Leiter's one hitter against the Reds in game 163. And that one lifted foul down the left field side. Beatty coming over, slides, can't make the catch. That would have been a tough play. Davey Johnson hit the ball that Cleon caught. Stanley says his favorite moment is when Keith Hernandez was traded to the Mets. Mets have to hold the line here. Down low, 2-2, excuse me. Jonathan says the Mike Piazza 9-11 was emotional. And swung on a miss, he struck him out. Not only it's the first game back in New York after 9/11. So people are still thinking about that. The Mets are playing their arch rivals, the Braves. They're down in the ball game. Your favorite is Bill Buckner era at first base. And that one ripped into right field. That'll get down for a base hit, a 1-out single. Mariners have had a base hit in each inning. Pete Alonso breaking the rookie home run record. That was pretty special. Down low, 2-0. Jim coming and let us know it's 5-1 in the chat, everybody, just in case you're not paying attention to what's going on. Just in case you can't see the big scoreboard on the screen saying 5-1 as well. Down low, 3-1. The Phillies and Mets fans can get along. Yeah, see, I don't have the hatred for maybe because I live here and I'm around Philly fans all the time. That of course, always rooting for their team, but never. And that one ripped out to right. It'll be first and second, one away here. And Peralta once again was given a 4-run lead and can't have a nice 1-2-3 inning. JJ says he's crying of laughter. Charles says breaking news alert. It's 5-1 New York Mets. Thank you, Charles. Raymond says get a double play here. JJ's got the Phillies and Padres coming up here at 6:40. Oh, so an hour and a half yet before that one. Michael says, I don't like the Flyers. I don't like the fact that you don't like the Flyers. You've been Pennsylvania-ized. Yeah. Swung on a miss, 0-2. And I always was. Like, even summers during high school, I worked at a camp out here in Pennsylvania during the summers. That was my summer job. No, it was not a dance. It was not a dance camp up in the Catskills. Down low, 1-2. Denny says, I only hate everybody's team. Out of habit, since I'm not used to having a real team of my own. I'm working on it. What do you mean? You're a Pirates fan, aren't you? Yeah, right, Jonathan? Yeah, Friday the 13th was filmed there. In the movie, it was Crystal Lake. Yo, Max Coverage is here. Yo, what is up, Max? For all your Yankee needs, everybody, check out Max Coverage TV. And again, obviously you can ask me, but for the same people to ask me 3 times an inning, it's just annoying. Jason says, I don't like any Pennsylvania team, and I live here. Mrs. PAS is the same way. She does not like any of the Pennsylvania teams. Down low, 3-2. What's the deal, Max? You would know. What's the deal with Judge? Yo, do we have a pitch clock violation? It's going to be strike 3. You can't argue. I didn't think you can argue pitch com. On the pitch, I didn't think you could argue pitch clock violations. I could be wrong on that. Bone bruise in his rib, causing soreness in his right shoulder. Are you thinking going to be an IL stint? Is it going to put him on an IL stint? I can't keep up with the chat. So what's going on here? Oh, it's a strikeout. How do you mark that down? It's a clock violation strikeout. Oh, we tried to call a second time out, and it's an on swung on a miss, 0-1. That's a strike. Who knew? It's like Chris Webber. Chris Webber trying to call the extra time out. I'm showing my age now. 0-2, swung on a miss. The 0-2 and fouled off. Still 0-2. A tabletop. Down low, 2-2, 1-2. Jason says we are really chatting it up today. Love it. Oh, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Three strikeouts for words. Try them. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Peralta. We go to the 5th. It's 5-1 Mets. So, it's a hard language me understand. Way to get out of it, Freddie. Play by play with JJ. Everybody shut up. Violence here. What's up, Violent? He says it always bugs me out watching the players sink into the ground. Me learn from Cookie Monster. For the Mets here in the 6th inning. Nope, 5th inning. Skipping innings now. It'll be Semien, Ewing, and Melendez. So let's see what happened here. He was ready to go. That's the pitch that makes it 3-2. He steps out of the box. And that one laced out the center field. It'll be caught, 1 away. Judge is seeing a specialist for Boone is saying day to day, but they also said that when Judge broke his toe in 23 and he missed 3 months, yikes. And for a strike, 0-1. Yo, Miss Gina's here. What's up, Miss Gina? Miss Gina, tardy. Let's mark that down. Tardy for Miss Gina. D01. Oh, actually, she had an excused absence, actually. So no tardy. Kirby is done after 4. Somebody in the chat earlier needed Kirby to go 6. The 1-1. And that one laced out to left, base hit. Ewing's now 2 for 3 today. Crayola, color your own Mrs. Met bobblehead. Huh. Here's Melendez with 1 out and 1 on. And he pops it foul down the left field side. Frank says 66 likes. We'll hit 102. Yankees are not hitting. The only man hitting is Ben Rice. And that one ripped into right. Base hit down in the right field corner. Ewing's on his way to third. He's going to be waved around. The relay throw to the plate is not time. 6-1. Melendez goes all the way to third. We're going to give him a double, and he goes to third on the throw to the plate. More cowbell. So that'll bring up Torrens, who's 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Jason says, hello, Gina. Don't let this happen again. Just because a lot of you weren't here in between innings, again, I will give the update on Thomas Fitzpatrick. I don't know, Jonathan. Once we discussed it the first time, the Mets stopped scoring. 0-2 to count here to Torrens. The 0-2. Oh, that looked like a strike. The pitcher's going to challenge. I think this is strike 3. Torrens got called out. Yep. So 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Ben, who's 1 for 3. Hey, CH is here. What's up, CH? I don't know, John. I'm watching on MLB TV, so I don't know why it's not on the radio. The 1-0. And for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. No, he went 1-2. Max coverage, not to be a wise guy. Do you mean today or like when I started the channel? The 1-2. Called strike 3, got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts here to end the inning, but the Mets had a run. We're halfway through at 6-1. The channel. Well, what's weird about the channel is we started out, we tried starting out by being a fantasy football channel, and that didn't work out. Then in 2023, I decided that I was going to start doing MLB live streams during baseball games, not focusing on any team, doing a bunch of different games. And then I'm like, the first year I did that, it didn't really work. And the second year, which would be 2024, focused on our Mets, and the channel exploded from there. Once I focused on the Mets, the channel, I don't know, I wouldn't say exploded. I mean, we're not at 10K yet, but we're getting there. But once again, the guys, to give an update on our guy Thomas Fitzpatrick, as some of you may know, Fitzy on Sunday night, early Monday morning, had a collapsed lung, 25% collapsed lung, and he had to go to the hospital. And now here, I'll give you the text message I got from him today. And I once again, I'm sharing information that Fitzy says was okay to share. I asked him how he was doing. He said the tube is out of his chest, and they'll have an X-ray tomorrow morning. He's staying overnight once again at the hospital. So, yeah, keep Fitzy in your thoughts. If you pray, consider praying for Fitzy. Up and in. Oh, called a strike, 1-1. So 1-1. Down low, 2-1. A good kid, misguided at times, but a solid content provider and friend. Absolutely, Jonathan. Inside, 3-1. And fouled off, 3-2. He says, "Oh, nice, bro. Heck yeah. It's all about testing out what works and what doesn't. I started my channel to do NFL podcasts, and it didn't work either." Yo, Ty's here. What's up, Ty? Thank you, Max. And a cue ball, the third. Beatty on the run, not even close. An infield single. Crawford's 3 for 3. A triple shy of the cycle. Semien boots it, and they get the force at second. That'll be it. No error because you can't assume a double play. But runner on first with one out now. It was bobbled by Semien. Stanley says best wishes for Fitzy. Up and in, 1-0. Charles says if you don't succeed the first time, do it again. For without commitment, you will never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Let's go, Charles. Always posting the inspirational quotes. Up high, 2-0. 2-0 the count. I know I'm doing the game, everybody, but does anybody know the score? Does anyone know the score? In for a strike, 2-1. A 3-3 road trip would be huge. Tie, especially after losing the first two. And a ground ball to Semi in at second. They go to short for one. The relay throw double play. 4-6-3. We go to the sixth. Still 6-1 Mets. The score is 123-4. 123-4. Thank you. 6-1 says Charles. Frank says 6-1 as well. New York Mets leading the game. First off, the Mets are leading. You're a liar. You're a liar. You wanted 6-1 Mets is Jason. It's good to know the score. Good to know the score. We still have 3 people watching over on the Rumble side today. Welcome in over there. We have gained a new follower over on the Rumble side. And Twitch and Kick probably aren't going to last all season long just because nothing goes on either platform. I don't know why I keep streaming. Abe Lincoln had 4 scores. Who can tell me how many years are in a score? Freddie pitching a decent game. Yep. They will let him come out for the 6th. We'll see if he makes it through the 6th. 20. Yes, Joe got it. 20. Joe knew right away. John, you need to keep us all in line today. It's been a good day, right, guys? The 6-1 score helps with that. Fair, the new pitcher here again. Bichette's 3 for 3 so far. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. And a chopper. No chance at Bichette, and he's 4 for 4. Came into today on a 0 for 13 slump, and he's 4 for 4. Let's ask Lou what the score is. Bichette has raised his batting average 13 points today, from 213 to 226. Here's Soto. And that one right up the middle, but right at Crawford. Second for one. Nice scoop at first by Naylor. 6-6-3 double play. 2 out and nobody on. Frank says a great day with the play calling. I think that's what's been lacking. Maybe JJ can fill in for it. JJ's the man when it comes to play calling. I don't know how JJ doesn't have a job with a team somewhere. I don't know how he's not. I don't know if he's still here or not. But 0-1 to Young, 2 out, nobody on. Yo, Sharon McLean's here. What's up, Sharon? 0-2 to count to Young. One and two. The 1-2. Oh, he hit him. Oh no! How did that not hit him? Bichette 4 for 4 and Soto grounds into a double play. What world is this? Yep, Steve. Can somebody please just, without tagging anybody, just put in the chat, hit the live button? Somebody answering a question from 20 minutes ago. Line foul, 2-2. There is that one I haven't seen in a while, Charlie. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, he deleted it. Nope, you thought you deleted it. A bird sitting on a branch is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not in the branch but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. PA's here. What's up, PA? The 3-2 to Young. Right down the middle. Takes strike 3. We go bottom 6. Still 6-1 Mets. Megatots. I can go for some Megatots. Running on pure adrenaline. Once again, the pure adrenaline name came from a Garth Brooks song by the same name, Pure Adrenaline. It feels like we're a lot further. I just looked how long we've been streaming, 2 hours. It feels like longer than that. And we're only in the 6th inning. But that's not bad for the 6th inning. Adrenaline, been running on that for 40 years. I'll probably want to know. Let's update our stats here. I keep forgetting to do this. The Mets have 6 runs, so we have to add, I only marked down 1. So we have 50, 250 on the year. 250 on the year. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Peralta's getting ready to throw his 90th pitch. So definitely his last inning of work, and we'll see how. Jason says, I need to lay off the energy drinks. Yo, you shouldn't be drinking them, but swung on a miss, 2-2. I shouldn't say that. The only time I drink them is when I have a headache that won't go away. I'll stop and get a Monster. By the time I finish the can, headache gone. Fouled off, still 2-2. Unsponsored brand announcement, by the way. Unsponsored. Monster is not affiliated with the PAS network. Call strike 3. God, I'm looking. 1 away. Mariners right now are on an 8-game winning streak. They have a 2.5-game lead over the Rangers, who are on a 5-game winning streak. A's are 2 games under 500. The Astros are 8 games under 500. And the Angels are 16 games under 500. Yes, thank you so much, Charles. Let me log in real quick. Check out what these U.S. copyright people are up to. Down low, 1-1. Terrenz is going to challenge. I think it's low. I think it's it's low, 1-1. Bad challenge there. Inside, 2-1. Open. It still says open. Swung on and missed. 2-2 the count. Pending. Yep. So still pending. Down low, 3-2. No crunchy coffee today, says Frank. And that one ripped into right. Oh, no, right at Young. 2 away. Jason says unsponsored. I like Nas. Myself. And for a strike going 1. I wonder, I'll check. And I'll probably have to do it tonight because we have the doubleheader tonight. In for a strike going 2. And a grounder. Semion's got it. Got him at first. We're through 6. Peralta's got his first 1, 2, 3 inning of the day. My guess is he's going to be done at 100 pitches here. But we go to the 7th inning. Still 6-1 Mets. I wonder if I can go and get some copies of the book before I can start selling it and do some giveaways for you guys. One person in the chat has definitely already read it, besides myself. Maria says, let's get some more runs in this inning. I have a copy here. Wait, let me make sure I have that one. Yep. The title of the book, I got to do it this way so I can make sure I see myself. The Road to Rookie, about a young man's journey from going undrafted out of college to play baseball to getting a shot in the Rookie League. Carla texted me and says hello to all. Let me read the description on the back. How about that? The lead character's name is Jack. For Jack, baseball was always more than a game. It was the rhythm of his life, and it was the only thing that made sense when everything else fell apart. But after going undrafted, breaking off his engagement, and a season spent trying to prove he still belonged, Jack's comeback becomes something far greater than just a second chance on the mound. From the sun-soaked fields of Florida, The Road to Rookie is a story of forgiveness, the courage it takes to start over in baseball, in love, and in life. And it's book 1. There will be more books, but book 2 is on hold at the moment. '99 was the last time they were in the finals. Called strike 3. Once again, Beatty strikes out looking. Go figure. This guy is a waste at the plate. And I wonder if I can get author copies. I got, what do they call these? And grounded down to first. Flips to the pitcher covering. 2 away. It says not, it's got a line across it. It says not for, all the way around it. It says not for resale. But I wonder if I can go in and get author copies. Here's Ewing, who's 2 for 3. In for a strike, 0-1. But not sure where everybody went. Jonathan was here. Now he's not chatting. Outside, 1-1. Everybody disappeared on me. So when their mod status it disappears from them, they'll know why. And safe at first. Ewing's got his 3rd hit of the night. Oh, that could be. I got to remember that. It's dinner time, too. I got to remember that. Not this was not a night game. It is dinner time. Inside 1-0. Ewing steals a bag. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that either. Up by 5 runs. Just like Seattle bunting last night for a base hit. Up by 5. Wasn't a fan of that either. Is it ARC Advanced Reader's Copy? Brett blind as a bat Beatty. How's over 8.5 looking? Well, no idea. It's baseball. They might not. Neither team might score a run here the rest of the way. If it was like the third or fourth inning and it was 6-1, and that one lifted out to left. A Rosarena goes back. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. Let's grab another drink, some more snacks, and we will be back for the rest of this one. All right, we are back. We are back once again. Welcome in, everybody. I go live for every Mets game. But like the Mets have a day game today, so we'll do another game tonight. We'll be doing Blue Jays Braves. Maria says 1-2-3 this inning. Brooks Raley, the new pitcher here. 0-1 to count. Inside 1-1. Come on, man. It's 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled off. Ooh, got a piece of Terrence. The 3-2. Popped out to right field. Benz will come in. One away. Friday night, it'll be Christian Scott on the mound for the Mets against the Padres. Then on Tuesday, the Mets are back home. Oh, the Mets are off again on Monday? Wow. Padres have lost 7 of 8. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0. Three, the count. Inside. Ball 4. A 1-out walk. We'll bring up Emerson, who's over 2, a ground out. Back to the pitcher and a strikeout. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one popped up. Beatty in foul territory, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Crawford. Crawford's 3 for 3 today. He is a triple shy of the cycle. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. JJ says he's having a problem with emotes. The 0-2. Called strike 3. No challenge. We go to the 8th. Still 6-1 Mets. My phone must not be working or something. You'll have to check the manual, JJ, under operator error. Operator. No. I can't post emotes. It must be a YouTube bug. Let me look. Yeah, but from his phone. Maybe it's not letting him do it from his phone. Let me check the phone. Let me check the phone eligibility. Oh, JJ's live right now. Oh, he is. He's got a countdown timer going. He's got the countdown timer going. New YouTube rules. Uh-oh, might have to look at that. Good old YouTube dropping the hammer again. Well, let's check these clowns out. Another Met streamer right now. Got 23 people watching. But where is my channel? There we go. Sorry, JJ, I'm just checking as well. No, they're not working. JJ's right. They're on the phone. They're not working. Oh, we gained another sub. We're at 9190. We're 10 away from 9200. Let's go. Down low, 1-0. New pitcher here. 9-1-2 for the Mets. Alex Hoppy, the new pitcher, 12 and a third innings, a 5.84 ERA, and 11 appearances. Now one out to right. Fair ball down into the right field corner. Torrens will go 2. It's a leadoff double. Torrens is 2 for 4. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj. Lounge is here. What's up, Lounge? Well, we're way past 5150, Frank. And for inside, 1-0. The 1-0. And a chopper foul. Another 5150. Jonathan gifted a membership. Good luck to everybody. Jackson got it. Down low, called a strike. 1-2. Congrats, Jackson. We're up to 84 likes. The 1-2. And grounded to the right side. That'll move the runner over to third. 1 away. He grounded out there, but I'll take that at bat from Benj, moving the runner over to third. It's good to see the Mets are winning. Here's Bichette. And he went out to left. A Rosarena back. He'll make the catch. Torrens will tag and score, and it's 7-1 Mets. So a sac fly from Bichette keeps his 4-for-4 day intact. Mets doing the small things there after that double. The ground out to move him to third and the sacrifice fly. That'll bring up Soto. Soto's 1-for-4. Stole a base, was part of the double steal where Ben stole home. And that one popped up. Rodriguez will make the catch. We go bottom 8. The Mets out a run, 7-1. Frank did say that today before we got going today, 7-3. Jonathan says good things happens when I appear sometimes. Do they? I can't believe the chat has gone completely dead. Let's add that run for our Mets. Sharon upped her membership. She's been a member for 21 months. Let's go. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Sharon. Both of you. Jonathan gifted a membership and then the $2 super chat. And Sharon re-upping her 99-cent channel membership. Levi Lindsay says, I'm rocking with you, brother. Great host. Thank you so much, Levi. He didn't even bother throwing that one. What's up with that? Luke Weaver will be the new pitcher. First pitch strike. Don't know what to say. I don't want to go to the dungeon. I may hire someone to make me look good on content. That'll take a lot of makeup. Self 5. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. Me just learning me ugly. Hey, Venage is here. What's up, Venage? On his lunch break. Good to see the Mets winning. Frank says, Mr. John with jokes. Love it. That's wrong. I shouldn't make jokes. Uh-huh. We are 10 away from the 9,200 mark. Let's go. DO2. And a ground ball to Semyon. Over to first, 2 away. There's nothing funny of us blowing them out. Nothing. Nothing's funny. Ben says, traveling on Friday with my son's travel team. You're all coming with me. Well, the Mets don't play till 9:30 at night, so depending on where you're at, 9:30 in the EST. Roadrunner says, I'm just happy that the West Coast trips are over. Yup. After this weekend series against the Padres, they are done. Two out, nobody on here in the bottom of the eighth for the Mariners. The 1-1. Oh, inside. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. One and two to count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Dreamweaver with a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the ninth at 7-1 Mets. Frank says he may go to Puerto Rico. Once again, we are back live tonight at about 7:15. He likes it. He likes the Dreamweaver. Sounds like the pitching has been on par today. Yes, the pitching. Well, I mean, Peralta did have base runners every inning, except for his last inning. But we will be back live tonight for Blue Jays Braves. So it'll be a much more relaxed atmosphere. Won't be as many people here. Absolutely. Ben, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Mendy's surviving the season. Jonathan, come on. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Hector saying hi. What's up, Hector? 7:15, Frank. 7:15. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Paula's here. What's up, Paula? Ground ball to second. 13 consecutive scoreless appearances for Weaver. And a chopper by Beatty. Pitcher's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. 2 away. I saw JJ went live, but not really. I think it's just the countdown timer. I don't like that. I don't like sending people to a live stream when it's just a countdown. Well, then why didn't they challenge it, Kenny? And a ground ball down the third. Bounced in the dirt, and it's a Naylor's limping, coming off the bag. See if he's okay. It's an E5. Keeps the inning alive. Oh, hey. What's up, Kenny? Frank says his snack was a box of Good and Plenty. Not Mike and Ike's, Good and Plenty. And a little chopper foul, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Don't text me when I'm live streaming. Swung on a miss, struck him out. We go bottom 9, still 7-1 Mets. Still 11 minutes yet in JJ's countdown. Do we send everybody over there? Not sure why you would start a live stream a half hour early. Yeah, but they had a challenge left, and he didn't challenge it. So you can't live in hypotheticals. If it's that close to be called a strike, you should be swinging the bat. Looks like Gerber will be the new pitcher here in the bottom of the 9th for the Mets. Surprised they're not giving Weaver another inning. Fouled off. Oh, down the left field side. That's a fair ball. Oh, no, foul. Foul ball. James, please, please never apologize for that, buddy. Completely understand. Hopefully everything's okay. Yikes. Down low, 2-1. Do I think one more run will happen? No, I do not. Popped up. Foul territory. Beatty comes over. 1 away. What do you mean you got another case? You didn't get me. You didn't get for me last time. You didn't give me goldfish. I appreciate the gift. Ground ball is short. Michette's got it. There was some kind of chip. Wesley, welcome in, Wesley. I still have not seen if Doritos is bringing back the tangy pickle chips. I've been looking every time I go to the store. Going to be agitated if they don't bring that back. Inside 2-0. Yeah, they can improve to make better calls. You know how? By challenging this pitch. My goodness, dude. They had a challenge left. He didn't challenge it. If you thought it was a ball, take it up with the player, not the umpire. That one flown out to left. Melendez is there, and the ball game was over. The Mets salvaged game 3 of this series. Now 1-2 on the road trip. Mets win in Seattle for the first time in 2017. You'll drop it. Yet you're complaining to a YouTuber who has no say in it at all. Call the MLB officers and complain to them, please. Put a damper on the end of this one. Bitching to a YouTuber about a pitch that wasn't called or was called. All right. Once again, we did not reach our mark for free memberships. Y'all are letting me down. It was an easy ride when you all wanted them. When it was the limit was 100. All right. let's keep coming over here. Once again, thank you all so much. We got about an hour break, and then we will be back for the Blue Jays and Braves game tonight. Rooting for the Toronto Blue Jays. Once again, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. We had Jared, who re-upped his membership. He's been a member for 9 months. Jonathan gifted a membership. Thank you, Jonathan. Then Jonathan gave a $2 super chat. And then Sharon re-upped her membership. She's been a member for 21 months. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Once again, we signed Juan Soto on Sharon's birthday, and her cousin Nolan is one of our young prospects. So great stuff again, everybody. If we don't see you tonight, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday nights. No stream on Thursday at all. Make sure you check out the Pure Adrenaline football page. We might get some content up over there tomorrow. If not, we will see everybody on Friday night for Mets and Padres. Thanks again, everyone.